I can't stand to fly. All right.
Attention.
That sounds so urgent.
Yeah.
I have found my phone.
Hey, Reed, you remind me of the pod.
What pod?
The pod with the recast.
What cast?
You cast.
Cast what?
Remind me of the pod. It really falls apart at the end there.
And it was perfect.
Because I forgot how any of those lines are read in the movie now.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Was that earlier in the movie? Because
You remind me
I
of the
think so.
cum. What
Yeah.
cum? The cum with the power. What power? Cum.
That actually went pretty well. Should we just use that as the intro?
What Jason just... I mean, what Jacob just
us
said?
doing it just
Oh,
then.
I was going to say, yeah.
Yeah.
You
'Cause
could
that did
you could
sound good.
You could use mine.
Actually, you know what? We will, and it's going to be a close-up on your face in the video.
Yeah, it's just me looking down as I try to remember the lines and also feel deep shame.
Are we in it now?
Yeah. Welcome to the Recast podcast, everybody.
Yay.
I'm Jason Zaremba,
And I'm Reed Pegram.
and our guest today is the Atlanta. He's the Wildcat of Atlanta comedy. He's the host of Jerk Talk with Jacob Chalk.
Jerk dog.
Ladies
He
and
jerks
gentlemen,
off.
Jacob Chalk. He jerks off.
Hi, happy to be here. Thank you.
We should introduce every comic that we have on like that now. Like our next comic jerks off.
Our next comic jerks off. It's like Holly
Joel
Valentine.
Ireland here.
Yeah. So
I was going to say also, side note, not important at all, but my elementary school our mascot was the Wildcats.
I
shit.
figured out of statistically one of our mascots in a school that we attended was going to be a wildcat.
I think two of the schools I went to had a Wildcat
Or
as a
wildcats.
mascot. Yeah.
I was a two-time Viking.
Dang, two-time Viking.
Two-time Viking, bro.
Usually they go once and then die in battle.
Yeah,
so
usually you were in
honestly, kinda
Valhalla.
shameful to be a two-time Viking.
Yeah, I know you're like, oh man, you came back, pussy.
Yeah. Oh, that's because I love war so much.
Oh, did somebody rape somebody and then fall in love? No, I don't know. We can cut that out.
I tell you what, I would totally watch like The Edge of Tomorrow, but with a Viking.
Oh man, is that Tom Cruise movie?
Yeah, the Tom Cruise like military.
Oh,
time
dude,
loop
I need to
movie.
watch that movie. I haven't
think
seen. It's him
it's
and
fucking crazy.
Emily
I
Blunt.
think-
Yeah,
Any
I knew.
movie.
I watched it not knowing it was gonna be like a time loop movie. I was just kind of like
Oh, yeah.
sci-fi fucking.
You just thought it
army
was gonna be a
fucking
mech
fighting
suit
aliens.
guy.
Yeah, I was like, I'm down. Fucking a movie where Tom Cruise fights aliens.
I want to say, I think any movie, if you throw in a Viking, it's immediately better. Like Titanic. Like
Yeah,
if you
yeah,
just
yeah.
threw in a Viking where everybody's like, we got to get off the boat. And he goes, to Valhalla. And then he dives into the water with an axe and starts slashing waves.
He's like the cello player in the band. He's like the guy's like, it's been an honor playing with you, and he's just like a Viking cello guy.
Starts beheading people.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny. I was thinking about that. Like I think the other day about like an old prospector. Just put an old prospector in any movie and it's perfect.
Yeah.
Forget it, Jake. It's Chinatown. Woohoo! Coins, money, gold! Just like in the back, like just some crazy shit.
Yeah. Like in Dune, everybody's like doing the little wave, and then you just see a guy in just long underwear going,
Yeah, dressed up
It's-
like the fucking Stinky Pete from Toy Story 2.
Yeah.
It's kind of like what's Sam Elliott's character in The Big Lebowski. You know, it's kind of
Oh,
how
yeah,
you
yeah,
almost
yeah.
get like an old cowboy character from nowhere.
Dude,
Just shows up.
now I just want an old prospector in Dune, never fully acknowledged. Just him on the side of the planet, just
He's
going,
just sifting sand out there the whole time.
yeah. Big worms come by, he goes, we gotta get, and then he hops on a donkey and then runs away.
He's like, you gotta get away with that rhythm, Muriel, or whatever. And hops on a donkey.
Speaking of movies, Jacob, what movie have you? Are we talking about on the podcast today?
A classic, the 1986 movie, The Labyrinth. Is it 86?
It's
Tis
either 86 or 87.
Yeah,
Okay, it's 86. Yeah.
Hot Dog. Yes, The Labyrinth, starring David Bowie. That's right.
David Bowie.
I say it the British way.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah.
David Bowie.
David Bowie.
Bowie. It's a, you know what? And this is honestly probably, I was thinking about this while listening to the soundtrack, because obviously the whole soundtrack is David Bowie.
Oh yeah.
And I was just kind of like, yeah, you know what? This is probably like not probably one of my lesser David Bowie eras. Is
Yeah,
like late
that's fair.
80s.
Yes,
Shit.
and that will be brought into my
Okay, we can
Recast?
bring our David
Yeah.
Bowie opinions in.
Well, I was saying that that factored into my recasting of this movie.
Oh, who's like
I
on
see what
the,
you're saying.
yeah.
Well, do I just start?
No,
No,
dude,
no.
yeah, no.
You just
That's
list
like
out
kind
your
of
cast.
that's
Yeah.
kind of that's going to be the climax of this episode. I feel
Oh,
like is
yeah,
when we
yeah.
like we're just going to pop that out there, like and listen to how we're going to cast. I don't know
The Worm.
the worm.
People tuning in is just like,
Yeah.
how are they gonna cast the
I
right
will say,
door
you gave me the cast, and then you gave me a few bonuses, and then I added in 2 bonuses of my own.
Okay,
Yeah. I figured
that's
there's
bonus
The
characters.
cast I have is Sarah.
Oh wait, no, there's the
Oh, no.
extra. What are you doing? Right. You're not saying your cast. You're
No,
just
I'm just
listing
saying
off
the characters
Okay,
that I
cool, cool, cool.
recast.
Yeah,
I'm saying the characters. So I have Sarah, Jareth, Hoggle, Ludo, Sir Didymus, Ambrosius, the baby.
Ooh, you're casting the baby. Are you
worm.
casting the baby as the baby?
No, but that is also a really good option that I could have gone with. Right door knocker, left door knocker, and then all of the goblins.
Oh wow.
Oh, you're recasting every.
Oh,
goblin
wow.
in this
But I'm
movie.
like, but they're all like recast as a one unit. You know what I mean? So
Yeah. So you have the Harlem Globetrotters for the goblins.
that would be sick.
That would be awesome.
That would be sick.
David Bowie's just like
No, I
sitting
went
there with the baby.
I went with the rival the Commanders.
Yeah, I have. Yeah, it's like I have Andy Serkis mocapping all the goblins.
Yeah,
at
that
one
would
time.
also be really good. That man is born
Yeah.
to play a goblin.
He could do
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
He already played a
Andy
goblin.
Serkis, no offense, but you are either a goblin or a giant ape.
Yeah. Wait, who did he play a giant ape for?
Was he
Yeah, he was
Kong
King
and King
Kong.
Kong? He was
Yeah.
Kong and King Kong, right?
Yeah, he was
He
King
did
Kong.
the mocap for Kong.
Oh,
Yeah.
in the recent ones?
the
In-
Peter Jackson.
in the Peter Jackson 2005.
The Peter Jackson.
Wait, did they bring him back for the new ones?
I don't think so.
I
that
don't
one?
think
Okay.
I doubt
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Because when they first released that newer like Kong versus Godzilla or whatever, and then they introduce randomly a deaf girl, you're like, yeah, he's gonna learn sign language like so clearly.
yeah.
They're like, hey, we want more equal representation for the disabled. Oh, what's that? We're going to have another movie with
Yeah.
primate sign language in it?
Yeah. There's not enough of it, you know. This episode is brought to you by Michael Crichton's Congo. But yeah, Labyrinth.
Starring Bruce Campbell.
Jacob, what's your relationship with the movie Labyrinth?
I was shown this movie several years ago, and it was hyped up, and then I watched it a few times since then, and I know it's like a cultural icon. Every girl I've ever dated has been like, I love this movie. And so that's where I was like, you know what? Let me respect those people by recasting it and making it something that that everybody but me will hate.
Okay, yeah, I was about to say, are you like, is this like your version of Payback and you're picking people that they hate?
No. This
You're
is
just going to
genuinely-
spite cast this
No,
movie?
no, not at all. I'm like, I think, because it was on the list. So I'll tell you how I came upon Labyrinth. I had 12 different options, and I put them all in a roulette, and I spun it, and it landed on the Labyrinth. And so some of the other options were 12 Angry Men, etc. But then by fate, it was the Labyrinth. And I cast it in a way where I think every single choice I've made is the choice a movie executive now would make.
Okay.
Okay, you're going with like the money, the dollar
I'm going with
casting.
like
Lysandra
this
did
movie
that,
was
yeah.
this movie was a flop when it first released.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It became a cult classic.
It
over
kind
time.
of marred, like Jim. I call him Jim. I don't know about
Old
you
Yeah,
guys.
Jimmy
yeah.
Hen.
Old Jim's
call him
career
Jay.
for a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mr. J, Dr. J.
Yeah. But yeah, it did mar him. He like, I think it was after this movie, or was it Dark Castle, that he was like,
Dark Crystal?
Yeah, Dark Crystal. Thank you. Yeah, that he was like, I'm going to step away from movies forever now.
I imagine it would have to have been whichever one came second, because I think Dark Crystal, I don't know.
If this is like 87, I feel like Dark Crystal might have been before this. Let me.
I don't know.
I like the Dark
Jamie,
Crystal,
can we get a
and I've seen the
quick?
sequel.
I don't know. It gave me nightmares when I was a kid.
Oh, yeah, those. Yeah, Dark Crystal's 82.
So when I went to
Oh,
the
so
like,
it was this one. It was this
it
one.
must have been Labyrinth. Yeah.
Damn,
This
you
one
can-
was such a big flop
Yeah.
that
I
now-
mean, it's still it but I think this was mainly domestically this like kind of tanked. I think was what I read. Like internationally, like in the UK, this did really well. Like in Europe, this did.
did
That
they
makes
recover
Because
their
it still
budget?
made 34. It still made 34, and it still made $9 million.
But
It was.
I've
Yeah.
always heard that, I don't know, maybe this is made up for movies, that movie executives basically are like, that needs to make double its budget because
Yeah.
they spend the
Yeah.
budget and then they also spend basically that amount of money on the advertising of the movie. And so it making 9 million, like somebody lost money. Somebody
Totally.
basically
Yeah.
lost their job because of this movie. Which it's someone in Hollywood, so probably doesn't matter.
Yeah, probably a person that doesn't deserve a job.
They probably just took like
Doing
a
it,
couple
yeah.
years of Terry Jones's life off.
Although I would care if they were a podcast guest. Okay. If they were a guest on my podcast, I would think, how would it feel to be fired from your job after a movie fails?
How would
So
it feel to be fired
yeah.
from your puppet movie?
Yeah.
So before we actually get to talking about the movie, tell us about your podcast, Jerk Talk with Jacob Talk.
It's a podcast that currently does not exist. I've thought about it before.
Yeah.
But that
But when you think about it, you get horny and you jerk
Yeah.
off.
I actually get really excited for life and humanity because I grew up with a lot of shame around, jerking off. And so then I flipped it around and then I was like, this is actually something that I'm fascinated by now because everybody's story is different. And everybody initially is a little hesitant to share their story. But then once you start kind of like
Drugging them.
it's a way to... Yes.
Once you start putting Ambien in their beer,
Which also that it's just the regular pill. They look at it, they see it in the cup. They're like,
Yeah.
you put that in there.
it was just like, I wanted to hear a story.
Yeah.
Sour Skittle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you stupid? But so I am fascinated by everybody's story about it. It's very human.
Yeah.
And it's very revealing as to the logic of them as a person. So I'm very fascinated by it.
My first time was on Thanksgiving.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's
wow.
It's
Was it-
Thanksgiving Day.
So
Nice.
I'm curious then,
Full of turkey.
what
Less so cub.
full of turkey, and you're like, I'm about to fall asleep. You know what would make me fall asleep really fast? I'm curious, what was the inspiration to do it that day?
That night. Again,
Yeah,
I think it was
yeah.
very like before I feel like
Was it
I
all
went
the
to bed.
tryptophan?
No, it was HBO. It was Real Sex on HBO, the television show Real Sex on HBO. I don't know.
Hosted
Seen the
by
show.
Bill
Wait, is
Maher.
it just like porn,
started
or is
punching
it?
my dick. It was like a documentary show, but I feel like it was very heavy on the
Yeah,
nudity,
I think it was like a
sexual
documentary
content.
series about sex or something.
Yeah.
Did you? Okay, so I have a couple follow-up questions.
So also, it's like weird. At the time, it'd be like for adults that are like interested in probably like border stuff, fetishy things. And then it was, but
Yeah.
I was like, I've never come before. Okay, that's a
Yeah.
nipple.
Yeah.
But it's like someone's probably getting hot wax thrown on them.
Yeah.
And you're like, this is normal.
This is fine.
I have a question. So how old were you?
Fuck, dude. I probably 12.
Okay. And then did you know
12?
what jerking off was at the time, or did you just like try stuff and you're like, that feels cool, and then
I know. I feel like it was like trying stuff.
Okay, yeah.
That felt cool.
Yeah. That's how it was for me. I can resonate with that because I was like, the first time I ever jerked off was to hentai, and then I remember I was at the
Because you're autistic.
yes,
Yeah.
that's legal requirement.
Yeah.
I was at the computer and I started like watching, like looking at this porn and stuff like that. And then I was like, I'd been looking at porn for a long time, like years before this, but
Yeah.
never did anything about it. And then I was like, I got to do something. And so then I just like started just basically jerking off, but I didn't know what that was. They did, it was never explained to me. And then as I came, I was like, oh, this is why guys in porn videos always yank their dick constantly. I was like, this is what they're doing.
That's the scientific term.
Like
yes.
I didn't
Yeah.
understand it when I would watch porn, and I would just be like, why are they doing
In academia, we call that yanking your dick.
that?
Yeah. In Yankademia.
Yankademia.
Nice.
I went to the Harvard
But now I have not.
Harvard.
Harvard.
Nice, dude. Rips.
Well, no, Pornell. Okay.
I went to Brown. That's where I fingered my asshole.
I went to Columbia.
Nice.
Yeah. Reed, your turn.
I went to erect Yale dysfunction.
I've been to many Madison Ivy League schools. That's a pornography person. So that's the angle I took. All right, I killed the riff.
That was a pretty good one.
Yeah.
Riff has been slain.
But update: I have not jerked off in a year.
Wow.
Wow, okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is that a court order? Or
yeah.
Are you in Jackaholics Anonymous?
Jackaholics. Yeah. No, it's Jakeaholics.
The people that are really obsessed with Jacob Chow have a meeting.
I would love to see a JA share. That'd be incredible.
J.A. Share?
Yeah,
Sounds like an author.
Jerkaholics, you know,
Jerkaholics. Yeah.
Jerk Anonymous.
Jerk Anonymous. Yeah.
Jerkaholics is better than Jackaholics, I think, because you got workaholic in there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Jerkaholic. And then I've actually gone to Sex and Love Addicts Anonymous meetings.
Same.
I did too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have too.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, these guys don't get me.
No, yeah, same. I did one meeting, and I was like, I don't think this is my crowd.
Yeah, you're doing stand up.
Yeah. I was just gonna
Like, tough crowd. This is
You know, if you're an Alcoholics Anonymous and you start doing bits, they're not allowed to interrupt you. They have to let you finish talking.
that's know the thing that is that same thing for Jerkaholics, they have to let you finish.
They call it a filmy nutbuster. What? Okay.
Yeah. I've gone to
Filler
Sex and Love-
Buster and barely nowhere Buster.
Buster Bear.
I went to Sex and Love Addicts Anonymous, a few meetings, and then it was everybody talking about how they're like, oh, I just can't stop jerking off. And I was like,
Yeah.
I literally fully stopped jerking off, guys. And
Yeah.
they were like, how? And I was like, I just stopped. I don't know.
I
Man.
just stopped.
And then I went to Codependence Anonymous, and then one of the guys, it was the only meeting I went to. One of the guys, after the meeting, he like followed me to my car and was just talking to me like, do you want to hang out sometime? And I was like,
Okay.
maybe. And then
Wow.
drove off, and I was like, he was codependent to me, and we just met today.
To be
Wow.
fair, like I haven't really gone to a physical one. I've always
yeah,
went to,
the
like,
one I did was virtual.
Zoom meetings.
Yeah.
of
I went
To
those.
both, these are all physical.
Mine a lot. So it's just a lot of jerking off. A lot of the ones I went to was a lot of like, I can't, stop spending all my money on sex workers.
Because the one
Yeah.
when the one I went to, everyone was talking about being addicted to jacking off, and I was just
Honestly,
kind of like, oh,
there was like this one guy who just reminded me of like Little Richard from Louisiana, who kind of seemed like the coolest guy in the fucking world.
he's wearing like a Hugh Hefner jacket.
Yeah, dude, he did kind of this
Just jacking
crazy
off.
red, like it was like a Richard Pryor, the Live on the Sunset Strip
Yeah.
kind of suit,
Yeah, yeah,
like
yeah.
3-piece suit.
In the background of his camera, you see like a cherry red Ferrari.
Yeah, dude.
Like he positioned it perfectly that it's there.
Yeah.
When I say and he had like a full sunglasses on inside, like he
Dude.
looked like a Little Richard, dude. And I was like, I think you figured it out, man. Actually,
Yeah, I can't stop hiring sex workers. Well, I don't understand why you need to, buddy. You're
Yeah.
so cool.
it was like you wrote the #1 song from 1957. I bet you could still get all the sex workers you want.
Yeah, so I went there. Also,
I love how we have talked about the movie for
Oh
a
my
minute
God!
and
I was
30
about to
seconds.
say, like,
hey, when you get Jacob Chalk in the building, you're gonna start talking about jerking off.
hey, we're gonna get back to. I know the lead back into Labyrinth. We can keep working on
Yeah.
this, but I'll know how. I know the back door.
People,
back
fans
in.
of Labyrinth tuning into this episode, and it's just like a minute of the movie
Here's the thing.
and 10 minutes of
I'm
us
gonna
talking.
say later on, I have a list that I think would be a great clip online.
What?
That I think I'm not gonna spoil it. you
Oh,
know?
okay.
Well, I mean, maybe I can tease it. I don't know. I don't know how. It just, but I think the list that I have 2 lists that are prepared that I think would be great. One local, one more worldwide.
Oh yeah, we got some local.
You have like local comics?
I have a
No,
local
I didn't do that,
choice.
but that also I thought would be funny to do just local comedians recast in the movie.
I have Marietta as Jareth.
I was gonna cast. I would totally cast Seven as Jareth. Are you kidding me?
Which, oh wait, holy shit. Wait, Reed, have I told you this? That I fucking, John Turturro came up as a person you might know on Facebook.
No, really?
And I went under like, all right, mutual friends, because it was 5 mutual friends, and one of them was 7.
Nice.
That's incredible.
Crazy.
No, I could honestly see 7 and John Turturro hanging out.
Oh,
dude.
yeah.
By the way, Tamar, Ruben, Sarah, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Ruben,
yeah.
Sarah.
No, absolutely.
Hoggle, Zach Wright, 100%.
Okay. Yeah, he would.
I would say Taylor Neely.
He's not local anymore.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, man, he burned.
He
his
went
Atlanta
to a better,
card.
yeah.
By the way, these are all fully off the dome right now. So,
Same. Yeah. Dome?
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, there we go.
I think Jason Halsey is my Ludo.
Oh,
Yeah,
that'd be pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
I could really see Jason Halsey summoning rocks.
Yeah,
That's like his whole vibe, kind of.
I think Patrick Dalton, Jareth.
Patrick Dalton.
No,
Jareth.
that's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The thing is, if he stole the baby, he wouldn't be like, I'm going to use it for power. He'd just be like, look at this baby I took.
No, I took his baby.
He's his baby. This is a pretty cool baby. Yeah, this is my baby.
it's time to get it's like nighttime, and he wants to tell it a bedtime story, and he's just like, Lindsay Lohan, and he's just telling the story of the Parent Trap.
That would make all of the goblins then, like Chris Isabella, Aaron Odom, Alex Gasparini, Spencer Rizzo. And then that's fun. I would say Sir Didymus, I think I would have be Clark Franzman. And then Ambrosius, I think would be a just like a beer bottle.
He's just riding a beer bottle.
I think Bob Place and Andrew George for the left and right door knocker.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
That's very good. Very good.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's very solid.
Yeah.
And then the worm, I guess, would just be who would be really good for the worm? I think that could be Marietta Medler.
I was gonna say Andrew Stein.
Andrew Stein. Oh, adorable. Yes.
Yeah.
Because the worm is kind of adorable and nice, but also I think it would be funny to have Kenny Murray as the doorknob. That'd be funny. Or
That'd be very funny.
Who else? Oh, let's see. I could think.
I just love that we're spending so much time on names that like only Atlanta comics know about.
Yeah, I was going to say.
That's so funny.
My backdoor back into Labyrinth. Like,
Yeah.
Speaking of jerking off, can we talk about the bulge for a moment
Yeah,
of David Bowe
good.
and Jareth?
I think that's. I technically could have recast a single person as the bulge.
I would hope you would maybe possibly consider me to be cast as
the
David
Bulge?
Bowie's bulge,
Yeah.
but I would also like
I
to be
see.
Ludo.
I love how they just they kept that in for the movie. Like they were just kind of like, well, we obviously got to have a bulge in
Well,
here.
we got to. I think there's a lot of people involved in the making of this. You know, you got your Jim Henson, you got your Terry Jones from Monty Python. You also have this executive produced from George Lucas.
Yeah, George Lucas.
Who I think is responsible for the bulge.
For the bulge? Oh.
I think he was the person who was like, "Hey Jim, have you thought about with the David Bowe? Have you thought about just putting a big old plum down the front?
And then as
If
the movie,
not, we'll just wait 20 years and we'll go back and we'll just digitally remaster a huge cock in his pants."
I like the.
I think what happened was like David Bowie had a bulge, and they were like, all right, and they pushed it back in, and then it came back bigger, and every time they pushed it in, it was like
shave.
it was like the fucking thing in Hercules when you cut off one head.
It's a Hydra.
bunch of-
Oh, he's got
yeah,
the
Hydra.
Hydra.
Get that old
yeah.
Hydra dick.
If you cut off
yeah.
the tip of David Bowie's penis, it grows 2 back.
Yeah, too bad.
I was
Hail,
going to say that
hail
George
Bowie
Lucas,
dick.
Yeah.
George Lucas, as he's in the theater watching people react to the bulge, goes, "Oh, oh, oh."
Well, it's for kids. It's a movie for kids.
Yeah.
Make his cock bigger.
I have Rodney as Jabba the Hutt.
Children are really gonna like his.
I don't know, dude.
Rodney would be a great hoggle.
Oh, he'd be the
Oh,
dude.
he would be a
best hoggle.
great hog.
Come over here, mama.
Yeah.
Jennifer Connelly.
Hey,
Put your dick skinners together.
Hey, man, I feel like
you don't want to go that way.
Yeah, you don't want to go that way.
go on, Ma, eat this peach.
There's
I mean
people-
that in like a dirty way. Another man, I'm just saying that literally if you want to eat this peach.
Yeah. So speaking of the Labyrinth,
Yeah, speaking of the Labyrinth, I just like to
Did we
think-
ever get a story about the first time Jacob ever watched the Labyrinth, or did,
No, I
did
don't think
shit
so.
go sideways since
I
then?
mean, I watched it the whole time in amazement that the bulge exists. Truly,
Yeah.
like that's like
yeah.
you can't not. It's like a holy object. Like you have to take it in reverence.
Yeah. I thought I was the only one that noticed it, and I was just a perv or whatever. And then I went to I was like 14, and then like I went to this concert, and someone in the crowd shouted at the lead singer. It was Jonas Season Colors. First time I saw them.
That's funny.
And it was someone shouted out from the crowd, "Show us your genitals." And he was like, "I don't have genitals." You know how in the Labyrinth, David Bowie doesn't have a penis; he just has an eternal bulge. And I was like, "So it is a thing." I'm
that
not
sounds
crazy.
like
It's
that
an
sounds like
actual
something
thing.
Ryan
Yeah.
Downing would say.
Yeah. Shout out
Every-
Ryan Downing.
Everybody I know who knows the Labyrinth knows Legend of the Bulge.
Knows the
Yeah.
Legend of the Bulge.
It's-
That's what the Battle of the Bulge was over.
It's like
Yeah.
it would be like if you the VHS cover like box for it, they would be on the back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There would be like a little insert just for the bulge.
yeah. Yeah.
You'd have like a little insert of Hoggle, and then it'd be like, and don't forget the bulge.
Yeah.
And don't forget, hey, just a reminder.
Yeah. Never forget
the whole
never
time.
forget the bulge. That's a good T-shirt, and it's got the
No,
World
dude.
Trade Center on it.
Yeah, it's just two bulges.
That
Yeah,
sounds
two
very like
bulges and a
patriotism in
plane.
the 1800s. Never forget the bulge.
Never forget the bulge.
Well, we took it from the engines or something.
Yeah, and then he's like in the movie canonically in love with a 16-year-old or something like that.
Yep. I mean, it's David Bowie. I mean, that's happened in real life, I'm
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, and then he gets angry at a bunch of little people the whole movie basically.
Yeah.
So it's kind of in a way it's like I guess like an anthology for like Moses or something, you know?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there is like,
Well, I mean, goblins do have like anti-Semitic like history
True.
in
Yeah.
their like in folklore, and
Yeah.
you know, Harry Potter.
you have a whole pan in the beginning of this movie. I feel like of movies that kind of inspire this story.
Yeah,
It's like
Wizard
you
of
got Wizard of
Oz.
Oz, Alice
Yeah.
in Wonderland, Peter Pan, even a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, I think it is
Pirates.
kind of
Yeah,
the big
pirates.
shirt she's wearing.
that big old pirate shirt.
Yeah.
I don't want to be a pirate.
What is that? What is that line? Whatever she says, or
Yeah.
she's like, what is and then she's like yelling at a baby. She's like, I can't remember the line, like screaming
Yeah.
at a baby.
Yeah.
No, that's like my favorite.
Which is how George Lucas pitches his movies.
Which, by the
He
way,
screams at a
that's
baby.
also how my mom raised me. Of just
screaming lines from
baby
old
baby
plays
crying
at you.
and then just going like, what is wrong with you? I can't remember what it was. Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, and also with Lucas, I feel like it seems like this bog of eternal stench is clearly like a fart joke. That'd be like a heady
Yeah.
Yeah.
Python fart joke, you know. But also, I think it's just kind of
Have you
like George Lucas wanted a Sarlacc pit to fart anyway. It's like
Yeah.
it's really the only way I can really see that to my full fruition of a farting Sarlacc.
making the pit stinky?
It's wild. Yeah. It's wild because like that was like I was watching that and I was like, damn, the sound design team had the best day of their lives.
Oh my God, yeah, dude.
Because it's
Worst
just
part.
all
I
of them
hate
just
it.
doing
I
fart
hate
sounds.
that. I hate
Yeah.
that. 'Cause
Is
it's
it
just
like,
it's
yeah.
so excessive. It's in dialogue. They're like
Yeah.
talking and they're like, we have to go there. And it's just like just constantly just like and we gotta go. You know?
Yeah.
And they're like retching, dude. It's
Yeah.
like enough
Yeah.
that they're like, we're just gonna have that little dude throw up on camera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which I always that's one of those things.
them vomit? Have you thought about making them all stinky and touch each other.
Jimmy, can you make the Muppets vomit? Or is that a possible? Listen, I know we couldn't get the Wampa to an Empire to throw up.
Yeah.
I really wish, knowing that Lucas is involved in this, we could get like a Ludo and like Wampa from Empire Strikes Back to do like that Carl Weathers, Arnold Schwarzenegger meeting in Predator, and he's just like. He's like Luda, and he's like Wampa, and he's like, you son of a bitch, and they do like a fucking like a dab up,
and then Sweetums is over on the side.
That dude, yeah, that's what I want all of them to like fight the Predator, dude.
Dude,
like Chewbacca's there too,
dude. All of the crazy characters that like exist fighting a Predator, that'd be awesome.
Big Bird, throw Big Bird in there too.
Yeah,
it's all
Henson
Muppets and Lucas creatures.
Howard the Duck.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, I imagine
Howard the Duck versus Predator. I would watch the shit out of that movie, dude.
God, yeah.
Howard the Duck versus Predator.
Disney, you own both of them. Do
Yeah.
it, you fucking cowards.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
Here's
Oh
the
my
thing.
God.
That or the Luis Guzman, Ron Perlman buddy cop comedy. Those are the
Oh,
two like
fuck.
perfect movies.
Yes.
Or Mighty Ducks, and it's Howard the Duck and Big Bird.
Shit, dude. Yeah, we do a whole because they own all
And
that
the
shit.
Penguins from Happy
hockey
Feet.
game. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's big. That's my Big Bird.
I think technically Warner Brothers owns Happy Feet. But
Oh,
there could be a
shit.
crossover.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
You know.
Also, that's not a duck. That's a penguin.
Yeah, but Big Bird's not a duck either.
Big Bird is more duck than not.
And that's just
He's
a big,
more
he
duck
doesn't-
than man. Sorry.
I guess he is closer to a duck than a man. But
Pig or
I don't know.
There is no duck.
Dude, we should have just thrown fucking Yoda in the fucking pit of eternal
Stink
stench, dude. Yeah, you should have been like, lovely, it smells here.
Yeah. I feel like that scene is just very vicious anti-anal propaganda.
Yeah, probably.
Just kind
Dude,
of like, whatever you do, don't go.
it's 86.
the
That
bog
makes
of eternal
sense.
stench.
It's like the height of AIDS. Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense, I guess.
Well, this whole thing is an allegory for AIDS.
Fuck, really?
I don't know.
Okay.
Freak Yoda is.
Yeah.
Yoda wants stinkhole.
So should we get into our cast?
Yeah. We can. Yeah.
I think I'll go first. This was the most obvious one, for me. Like I saw it immediately, starting with Sir Didymus, originally played by David Shaughnessy. I have Matt Smith.
Oh, man.
is that the guy from Doctor Who?
Yeah, he's the doctor.
Oh, that's pretty solid.
Yeah,
That's
he was
pretty good.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
He would be a good one.
I had a kind of crazy option, but I'm going with like this is from an executive standpoint of like we're trying to recoup as much as we can on this movie and trying to make it like you've seen the
This is your
Labyrinth
second
before.
chance.
Yeah.
You're swinging out of the
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
park.
I went Mel Gibson.
Wow. Is he doing Australian Mel Gibson also, or is he doing Americanized
Whatever he needs to get the hate out.
Because, bro, if you're doing full on Mad Max Mel Gibson, I'm kind of that's sick.
That's the thing is that I think you're going to be the fact that he would play Sir Didymus and that like he's like in Hollywood's eyes like
Ambitious.
recouped himself, you know. That I think that's like a bold statement to be like, well, I gotta go see that. you know?
Yeah. Okay. That's crazy.
This is purely from a marketing perspective. Every single one of these choices.
In a way, that's also kind of a gamble in a marketing perspective. I feel like it's kind of like, do you want people remember how much of a monster he was at one point?
People have an idea of how bad he was, but they don't remember all of the insane things he was doing.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay. Meister Didymus. I think I'm going with this. I just like can't not hear Jeremy Irons voicing this little fox guy.
That's great.
Jeremy Irons, he's
Scar, isn't he?
He's Scar. He's the voice of Scar.
Okay.
Yeah, he would kind of just do his Scar voice. I feel
kinda.
like
A less
He would crush
gay
it.
Scar.
less gay Scar, a little more for the pussy Scar.
Yeah.
Oh, gross.
Neil Patrick Harris and
here's
Harold
the thing.
Kumar
I think the gay Scar voice would work great with Ambrosius because he's just riding a dog the whole time. He's kind of doing his own thing.
Yeah.
Right. Totally. totally.
We are here to defend it. Like, you know, like it's kind of like this, like, whatever, I don't care.
Yeah. But I was thinking, like, is the only good part to really come out of Batman versus Superman is Alfred kind of voice.
Yeah.
Ambrosius on the third floor, so.
Yeah. I will say the scene when they're like surrounded by goblins and he's just like, how about you, and like he doesn't have a sword anymore and he still is like, I got this, I can beat the living shit out of these goblins. That, as someone 10 years into my comedy career, I do really relate to that.
Yeah.
That's how I feel with my career right now. Is just kind of like, I got this, and everything around me is just kind of like, you're not getting booked on Skull, and I'm like, I got this. It's me. I really that part really resonated with me.
I get that. Totally.
I think then if you imagine Mel Gibson in that situation.
There we go. Yeah. I'll get and he hates Jews, so goblins are his natural enemy.
And it's more like a Braveheart thing.
Yeah.
You're like you could even throw in a Braveheart reference that his character, that Sir Didymus just happens to say for
You're
some
just
reason.
seeing Didymus from like the shoulder up, and he's just, they're doing whatever to his balls or whatever they did in Braveheart.
Yeah, I think Mel Gibson might crush that role. Do we want to move on to main character Sarah?
So are we agreed on Mel Gibson? We vote. This isn't. I'm sorry. We vote.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess we didn't really go over
the voting aspect
or through
of
the
it.
cast of characters we're casting.
I guess
I did earlier. I went through
you
all
did
the
earlier.
characters.
Yeah, that's fair.
But yeah, to recap,
I also have characters that you guys probably won't have. So.
Yeah. But so our main cast, we're doing Sir Didymus, originally played by David Shaughnessy, Ludo, played by Rob Mueck, Hoggle, Brian Henson, Sarah, Jennifer Connelly, and Jareth, played by David Bowie.
Yeah. I also, since we got Sir Didymus, I'm going to get Ambrosius with this as well. I got Tim Allen.
Oh, so are you doing like a Republican?
Oh, is he doing
Labyrinth?
a Shaggy Dog? Is it
Shaggy
Is
Dog.
it Shaggy Dog, Tim Allen? Because he's that exact dog.
Yeah, exactly.
Plus, when you're talking about that scene where he's just like is still like hopeful, even though he's surrounded, it's when Ambrosius like goes inside of that home and then the door closes on me. I'm like, dog closing a door, hilarious to me every time.
Yeah, I love a dog. I love
a dog closing a door behind
Any bit
itself.
where it's like a movie and there's like a dog and then you see like an obvious like stick with a paw on it just doing a thing, always hilarious.
Yeah,
That's
so-
always hits home, like
Tim
just so
Allen,
funny.
Shaggy Dog.
Yeah.
Back in, and then you go, no, wait a minute. They're gonna get Mel Gibson and Tim Allen.
Yeah, dude.
Together.
That's a real master blaster from Beyond Thunderdome, if I'm being honest. If you like, it's like Tim Allen on Mel Gibson's shoulders.
I can see that so easily. Yeah.
Woof.
Wow. That's amazing.
Yeah. So I thought that was a pretty bold choice by me, and I think we're gonna recoup our money on that one.
Wow, that's amazing.
So who do we think was a good Sir Didymus? Mel Gibson, Matt Smith, or
that's fuck.
We got the most mileage out of Mel Gibson.
okay.
That's true. But like
Yeah.
I would have the caveat if he's gotta have an accent. We can't
I
just
think
have-
he's gonna get the accent.
we can't just do American
I
Mel
can't
Gibson.
choose director, but I can say that.
Yeah.
That as
I will, he's gonna sound like,
Yeah.
this Mel Gibson.
Yeah.
Oh, come at me.
Come at me, come on.
I swear to God, if your cast is like,
He's got the sawed-off shotgun from Mad Max, dude.
if your cast, are you doing a Republican Labyrinth? Is that what your
No.
cast is?
I'm
Oh
not, but
fuck,
that would
dude,
be
that would be
awesome. That would also
crazy.
be
so funny.
Stephen
you mean
Miller is my
Republican Labyrinth?
Jareth.
You mean navigating these liberal policies?
It's all in the shoulders here. Okay. All right. So we got Mel Gibson. This is a crazy first cast, dude.
We
Jesus.
started with Sir Didymus of all of them. I thought we
Yeah.
were going to go like Sarah first, but because Mel Gibson was a wild choice to throw in there, but I thought it was bold and brave.
Yeah.
No, absolutely. Absolutely.
Much like Sir Didymus.
Much like Sir Didymus. Exactly.
How about Sir Diddlemus, and he's played by Kevin Spacey?
I actually did think of that.
Sir
Not like
Diddlemus
Sir
and he-
Diddlemus, but just like, I was like, throwing in Kevin Spacey, I think would also be like, I thought about doing a list of only canceled actors.
Yeah.
We've had that a couple times.
Yeah. Yeah. Real original, Jacob.
Then my Sir Diddlemus would be Pete Townsend.
Is he canceled?
No, but like they did find child porn on his computer
That
at
was
one
wild.
point.
That was
Yeah,
fucking wild.
yeah.
They found child porn on his computer, and he said he was doing research for a documentary.
For like a musical, for another like
Yeah.
rock opera or something. He's like, oh, we gotta.
Yeah,
I believe.
I mean,
that.
to be fair, Tommy is molested in Tommy
yeah, pretty explicitly by Keith Moon.
by Keith Moon.
Yeah,
you couldn't just like go talk to a victim. You know?
no, you got to see it for yourself.
No,
It's
I
like
gotta.
you got to see Oppenheimer in the theater. You know what I mean?
No, he's like, I have to be a part of the system. I have to actually contribute to the industry
Yeah.
of child
All of
slavery.
a sudden, like method actors playing Oppenheimer, like I need to bomb Japan. I have to know the shame that this man felt.
That's why they didn't cast Jared Leto as fucking Robert Oppenheimer, because he would have just kept. Is he still mailing dead rats to Margot Robbie?
Probably.
Yeah.
He just like
He probably just walks down the road and be like, oh, that's some good roadkill for me to mail to Margot Robbie.
oh my god, this is a beautiful dead rat.
Yeah.
It's like,
He still has damage tattooed across his fucking forehead.
you know, I was told this by my friend. He has an island where he has a cult on it, and
Jared Leto
yeah,
or your friend?
both.
Okay.
Jared Leto, he has an island, and when he's there, he lives in this like luxury like hut or whatever.
Yeah.
And every morning when he comes out, everybody's wearing white, and as he comes out in the morning at the sunrise, they all bow to him as he walks out.
Wow, people
Oh,
really
it's
love
kinda
30
like-
Seconds to Mars.
Yeah, why is it for 30? Have you seen Opus yet?
Yeah.
Well,
Have you
yeah, it's
seen
very kind of
Dallas
Opus
Buyers
vibe.
Club?
That's true.
He lost a bunch of weight for the role.
Well, that's what I loved. I saw Rory.
Have you seen Blade Runner 2049 or whatever?
I remember it never made it onto a special or anything, I don't think. But then I saw Rory Scovel one time, and he was just kind of like talking about like for Dallas Buyers Club, Matthew McConaughey gave himself AIDS.
I was gonna say, like, if this was made, if we were doing a remake into like 2009, I would probably cast Jared Leto as Jareth.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Jared Leto.
Jared
obviously.
Leto.
Leto.
Yeah, but I mean, I feel like that's the most like I'm the front man of the time.
Yeah.
Time.
I watched this with Abby, and she kept like halfway through the movie, and she loves this movie as a kid. Like she watched it a lot, and like she was like halfway through the movie, she was like, "Isn't it crazy that the goblin's name is Jared?" She's like, "It's so crazy they named the Goblin King Jared," and I was like, "No, they didn't."
That's like
That was so funny.
this guy in Austin, this comic from Austin, I like a lot, named Mac Blake. He has this bit about his girlfriend thought that Krang from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, his name was Craig.
That's
Hey,
awesome.
look.
That's so funny.
That's totally fine. That's
Yeah.
I get it. 'Cause
Oh, you
it's
know,
like,
Craig.
They're taking a normal name and adding in a letter that doesn't go there.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, get over yourself. Come up with something more clever. All right.
Yeah. Speaking of creatures with silly names, onto Ludo.
Ludo.
I have
Okay.
Paul Walter Hauser.
Oh,
That's pretty good.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's
That's
good.
pretty good.
I like that.
Yeah.
How
I like that.
Reed, you go.
I was gonna say either myself. No, just kidding. I really want to be Ludo. Ludo friend. This is my audition for being,
was pretty
being
good.
Ludo.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say you're not gonna get it over my cast member, but
Yeah. Yeah.
I just like I don't know. I would like to see like a Ludo played by Keith David.
Wow.
What's Keith David from?
He's in like The Thing, and
Season
they
6
live.
of Community.
He's the the
Yeah.
baritone voice. He was Spawn in that HBO cartoon
Okay.
miniseries.
I forget.
Yeah.
I forget. I don't know actors.
Oh,
Truly. I don't know
he's-
those
Right.
things.
Isn't he
Yeah,
like
you're on
a
the
bunch
right
of people in
pod.
Halo? Isn't he like one of those
Probably.
fucking alien
Yes.
guys
I
in
know,
Halo?
I know the voice.
Yeah.
My choice was
He's the main gargoyle. I'm just gonna keep naming Keith David stuff.
Oh, for sure. I know Keith
Yeah.
David for sure.
Gargoyles.
The main gargoyle and gargoyles.
We can't love each other. Gargoyles.
Like that's
Yeah.
every episode. Every
That was a
episode.
pretty good Keith David,
Yeah, that
dude.
was. I'm in
episode.
awe of that.
That was
Every episode.
actually a really good Keith
I don't have a
David.
funny line for it or anything. I was just like, damn, that was good.
Wanda.
Gargoyle is such a fun show because every episode is him going,
I love you. I can't gargoyles.
and then it's just that's the show. That's the show.
Yeah. Mhm.
It's so good. I love that show.
Yeah. Keith David.
That's
I like
a
it.
really good one. I like that a lot.
Okay,
I
Ludo.
chose Melissa McCarthy.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, because I think Ludo, you know,
Yeah,
right?
that is funny.
Like, is that I think
God, I just don't like Melissa McCarthy.
and that's the thing.
Yeah.
But she's a big box office pull.
No, right. Oh,
in
yeah. I forgot
every-
you're a
Is she still a
executive
big box
scum.
office poll though?
Dude, every one of her movies has like doubled to tripled the budget.
What has she been in lately? Now that I think about it, I can't. Any post-COVID.
I don't know anything
Melissa
off
McCarthy.
the
The
top
last
of my
thing-
head. The thing is, I know the thumbnail, like the box cover
Yeah.
of each one of her movies. And the thing is that every single thing she's been in, like there was one that was with Jason Bateman that I watched the movie. I didn't care for it much. There was
But it
one
made a
joke
ton.
in it.
Oh,
that I
the
thought-
Identity Thief.
Yes.
Yeah.
That movie was a huge success.
Yeah.
So like Melissa McCarthy gets people in seats. And that's where Melissa McCarthy as Ludo is going to rake it in.
But that's what I'm saying. Is Identity
Yeah.
Thief was like 10. That was more than. That was like 15 years ago or something.
I'm
was not
thinking of the
15
last
years
thing I
ago.
think
When
of
was that?
is
Was that
whatever that
2010,
Sandra Bullock
2011?
movie.
I would say
in.
that was. I think that
Where
was
they
in
were
high school when that
spies.
came out.
Let's see. Identity.
I'm gonna say
Thief.
2012.
Spy was good. I thought she was good. in
2012.
Spy.
She was in something relatively recently. She's been in some stuff.
She probably has a better box office record than Chris Farley does. You know how they made her like
2013. Okay.
Hey, I was close. I said 2012.
that was
Yeah.
the last movie she was in?
No,
No,
that's
but that was
Identity
when
Thief.
Identity Thief came out. Let's see what she was in recently.
She was probably in some like.
Oh yeah, she was in Only Murders in the Building. Oh, she was in Unfrost. Oh yeah, she was fucking Ursula.
Oh,
Yes,
Mermaid.
again,
Mermaid,
yes,
that
and
makes sense.
yeah.
I don't know why I gestured to you when I said that.
You're like, oh, you know how you've
But-
Yeah,
not
you're a-
seen
check
that
the
movie.
financial
You're a
suc-
huge
check
fan
the
of Little
financial
Mermaid.
success.
Oh, of
the
course
new
she was in
Little Mermaid.
Unfrosted.
Just
That
to
makes
check it.
sense.
Yeah. Well, I don't think Melissa McCarthy was the reason Little Mermaid was. A
I
success.
think it was. I think it was a choice that they made, knowing.
You know that it was supposed to be that Lizzo really wanted that role to the point where she like asked her
That
Instagram
makes more
followers
sense,
to
kind
like,
of.
That's why
Yeah.
she was getting everybody else thinner.
Yeah.
It's because she's like, I need to be big for Ursula. Everybody else lose
yeah,
weight.
yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
She was Hella in Love and Thunder. God damn.
Melissa
What?
McCarthy.
Oh,
big
that's
box
right.
office
When they're
pull.
doing the
Yeah.
dramatizations of
Huge
it.
box
Yeah.
office draw, Melissa McCarthy.
Oh fuck.
I understand that she's not a great Ludo, but the fact that she is such a big pull, Keith David is an amazing choice. I do love that a lot.
I think I'm going with Keith David.
Okay, so we got
Ludo
two Keith
wins.
David. So just so that I can have my executive choice, I am going to go Melissa McCarthy because I did
Okay.
give her a down payment.
Is that what you call going down on a woman?
Yeah,
down
that's a
payment?
down payment. No, it's because I give myself an extra chromosome and then I go down. I'm about to give you a down payment.
No, money down.
Money up. Okay, so we're going with Keith David.
Keith
Yeah,
David,
Ludo.
very good, very good.
You owe me Keithifer David.
And now for Hoggle.
Hoggle, yes.
Hoggle.
I chose a character that I think would look very good in a vest. I think for these, you guys go and then
Oh, by the way, Woody Allen's barred from a recast. I don't know if we talked about this. Woody Allen blacklisted. Just kidding. You said a vest. I'm just kidding.
Oh, I almost had Woody Allen actually. By the way,
yeah.
That's
Wow.
genuinely.
Yeah.
Because you're doing your canceled.
So you guys
canceled
go.
cast.
You guys
Yeah.
go, and then I'll list my Hoggle. Exciting.
I mean, I can go first.
I have Andy Serkis.
Andy
Very
Serkis,
good.
nice.
Very good,
Hell
very,
yeah.
very good,
Is
very
he
good.
doing a mocap thing, or is
That's
he
the-
just
that's
Andy
the thing,
Serkis?
he does- That's the thing. He doesn't have to. Andy Serkis, like the person, could
Absolutely.
do Hoggle. Yeah. And I love how like the first time she sees him, he's pissing into a pond or whatever.
That is
Yeah.
a great introduction of the
Yeah.
character.
Boy.
I don't know the last time I've seen an introduction of a character just urinating into
Yeah.
a body of water.
Not enough.
Yeah.
Forrest Gump? No.
Well, no. Tom Hanks in League of Their Own. Like the first time you see him, he's just pissing.
He is? Okay.
Yeah,
And that
hell
wasn't
yeah,
even
good
supposed to be in
know.
the film. That was just him.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
For
they were
some
like, oh, we
reason,
just caught him.
Tom Hanks is peeing in every movie that he's in. Forrest Gump.
He is.
Yeah, fucking League of Their Own.
He's-
Captain Phillips, Green Mile. Like
Oh, he is.
he
peeing
pees in
Green
like
Mile.
the Captain Phillips. It feels so forced.
I feel like there's definitely a Toy Story deleted scene where it's just Woody pissing.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Buzz, I gotta go piss.
Yeah.
That's not a bad Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
You just gotta be loud for him.
Yeah.
Buzz. Yeah, I don't know. I could practice it.
Because I was thinking about I was thinking about a pretty practical Hoggle
Yeah, practical
as well.
Hoggle.
Practical Hoggle,
So you
except
got
for
Danny DeVito.
I
Again,
thought
that
I
was a
could.
very obvious choice.
Yeah.
I know I was actually considering Danny DeVito as Jareth Bulge. I was, you know how he comes out of the couch in Always Sunny? It's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that
yeah.
out of the
Yes,
pants
yeah,
at
yeah.
one point. He's like, "Oh, I gotta slide out of here."
Which, by the way, shout out to Danny DeVito for doing all that shit in Always Sunny this far into his fucking like extremely successful
Like,
career.
yeah, do you think he was crawling out of a taxi or crawling out of a couch being like, "I was in Taxi"?
Yeah.
He almost drowned doing one of the scenes in that pool.
That's
in one of the
crazy.
Holy
earlier
shit.
seasons, and then he came out and he was like pissed and he was like, "I'm going to my trailer." And then just like they were like, "Oh, he's like really mad and like we almost killed him." And then like at one point they wrote a script, like a fake script. They pranked him with it, where they wrote a fake script where he like gets. Like you could strike this. I'm just telling you guys this, but
he gets like sexually assaulted.
he gets like fully assaulted by like a crazy group of dudes or something like that. They wrote this as a fake script, and he reads it and he goes, "Guys."
That's so funny.
That's so great.
Yeah. And then they just start laughing hysterically as they're like, "No, we're not gonna make you do that."
Yeah, no.
But my Hoggle, and I think that like this being a Lucas production, I think he could maybe get him in as Warwick Davis.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think he's actually
wow.
I feel like you had to put a lot of makeup on him for him to look like a leprechaun. I think the older he gets, there's probably
Yeah.
less and less makeup.
Yeah.
Also, like, is who I would. I say if they did a Ronnie James Dio biopic, I would cast Warwick Davis as him, but you just have to do forced perspective so that he looks like normal short and
Yeah.
not like little person height.
Warwick Davis says Dio.
Yeah, dude.
Warwick Davis would be very good.
How about Ronnie James Devo?
Ronnie James Dio.
Also, Warwick Davis getting an Oscar for Hoggle would be awesome.
Oh man, dude! I mean, he's had such a crazy career. He's been in like every Star Wars movie.
Yeah, every Star Wars movie.
Just he
Harry
hasn't
Potter,
been Wicket,
like-
but he's been like played something in everyone.
Yeah. And there's a little piece of him in everyone.
In everyone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which is, for him is a lot.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. Yeah. But I figured, if we're gonna go, and probably we're not gonna get the level of like puppetry that Jim Henson brought to this.
Yeah.
But like, I think that'd be a good move to do a practical effects.
Yeah.
With it. Like,
Yeah, no, I really like Warwick Davis. Who'd you have again? Oh, no, wait, you haven't said yours yet.
Timothy Chalamet.
okay, because okay.
Wow.
I know he was gonna land somewhere in here. I thought he was gonna be Sarah, but
Yeah.
No. That one is another bold choice.
I thought it was gonna be
Okay.
he was gonna be the hands.
yeah,
Which, by the way,
dude.
probably the most like visually amazing part of this.
Yeah, that was actually. I was so stoned for that part.
Yeah.
I was like, "This is awesome."
That's a crazy, awesome scene. Yeah.
The hands rip. The hands are cool.
Yeah,
I
the
like the
hands
idea
rip.
that the hands are Timothy Chalamet, and the whole time he's just going like, "Hey, it's me, Timothy Chalamet," the whole time.
Yeah.
Hey man,
Hey,
it's me.
Timothy Chalamet.
Timothy Chalamet.
Yeah, I chose Timothy Chalamet because he's just skyrocketing in the box office right now.
Yeah.
And also, you can see him wearing kind of loose clothing, a little bit of trash, and a vest. I think that fits perfectly.
Yeah.
We could do kind of like a CGI small type thing, or we could, we could figure it out, do a perspective, or maybe he's just taller. And then at some point, like there's a will they won't like with Sarah
There's
and Hoggle.
probably a scene in that Bob Dylan movie where he kind of looks like Hoggle, right?
Probably.
Yeah. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen a complete
Also in
unknown.
my
but-
Well, I
Yes.
mean, a peach. That's his connection to Call Me by Your Name.
oh yeah, that's because he fucks a peach in that movie, right?
I think
Does
so.
he?
Yeah.
That's crazy. I've
Is
never seen
that's
it.
that's Timothy
the one
in
where-
Call
that's
Me
the
by
one
Your
where-
Name.
Yeah, it's Timothy Chalamet. It's Timothy Chalamet.
Call Me
and,
by Your Name is the one where it's like a gay
is
hebefied,
it Army
right?
Hammer?
Yeah.
Yeah, Army Hammer. Yeah.
It's Army Hammer. It's him and
Yeah.
Army Hammer, right?
Yeah.
By the way, way to name your child after a brand of like baking soda.
I know, right? Old Army
Army
Hammer.
Hammer,
Oh, I
yeah.
don't. What am I going to name my baby? Army Hammer. All right,
Yeah.
there we go.
But yeah, I chose the old T Shay
T-Shay.
T-shirt.
Chalamet.
as I chose him because I think that it's just like a really strong choice. He is a good actor. Okay. And that you could get him doing that kind of like Dune desert walk, but through the trash and stuff like that.
Oh,
Huh. That's funny.
okay.
All right, so we got.
I'm not trying to sweep this thing, but I think I fully stand behind Warwick Davis. On
So we got
this.
Warwick Davis, Timothy Chalamet, and Andy Serkis. Those are all.
It's a good. It's a good.
Yeah.
If you're
that's a good
in
call.
the casting department, you're looking at a list like that and you're going, it's pretty good.
It's the only
Yeah.
time you're gonna have Warwick Davis and Timothy Chalamet on the same
Yeah.
list. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Unless it was specifically Wonka and the Oompa Loompas.
Yeah, dude. Who did they just get like who what was the Oompa Loompa situation on Wonka?
Hugh Grant.
Oh, that's right. He was all the Oompas.
There was only one Oompa
Oh.
in it. Yeah.
Here's the thing: they did that for the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory one.
When it was all Deep Roy or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Detroit, and then he's just like a regular.
Who
sized
also
guy.
was a Star Wars guy.
Oh.
I think he was like a Jawa or
He was
something.
also he was also the chauffeur in How I Met Your Mother.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah,
He was also in a season of Eastbound and Down.
he was crushing it in like 2010.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah.
But so
Ranjit? You're talking about?
yeah, I think yeah,
Deep
I think that's
Roy?
him. I think so.
Is that his real name?
No, I'm saying like in the show.
Oh, right.
In the show, he's like the chauffeur of I think Barney or something like that.
Yeah, well, in the first episode, they he's like their like cab driver, and then like just then throughout the show, anytime they need a ride, they get a Ranjit. But that
I'm gonna sit poorly now because my back is hurting if I sit upright for too long.
no, it was Marshall Manesh.
Am I wrong?
Yeah,
Oh, it's been a while since I've seen it.
Damn, that's just you're just
yeah, I was about to
racist
say
about
that's.
towards brown people. I think.
No, just him.
Oh, he was in he was Sui Subaji in Parts of the Caribbean at World's End. That's
He
cool.
is. Yes.
He's also a doctor in Big Lebowski. You're listening to the Marshall Manesh's filmography podcast.
We're going through it.
I'm going Warwick Davis on this.
You're going Warwick.
Yeah, I
You're
think
going Warwick. Okay, then. I guess
Yeah,
I gotta go. Tisha. I mean Warwick still wins it, but again I gotta rep. I'm the agent of all these guys. I gotta rep. them.
Listen, this is everyone I wanted on the board from here on
Yeah.
out. I've
Yeah.
Okay, well
I've
then
accomplished.
that's good for me then.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll lead off this one because it's
For
an
Sarah.
yes. I was actually gonna go Sarah.
Sarah.
Easy choice. I'm gonna go Jenna Ortega.
Yeah, that all
She's-
tracks.
Yeah.
She's a little edgy.
That is
She
that
could
is
still
who
play
they
16, right? She could
Yeah,
still
that's-
play
That's
16.
who they would have
For
if
sure.
they did it now.
Here's the thing: young, can play 16. Also, her current casting is very similar to Jennifer Connelly, where Jennifer Connelly was playing kind of these like darker type roles. and
Was
stuff
this
like that.
around that time? What's that movie where it's like her and those two kids are in like a Target all night?
No, I think that's after.
It's
Because
after this because she's highly sexualized in that movie.
Yeah, because she
so
is actually 16 in Labyrinth.
yeah.
Yeah.
So like that's
So that's where I'm saying that that Jenna Ortega, because she's got like a similar kind of casting in a way.
yeah.
As of Jennifer Connelly back then, and that to Reed's point away that Jenna Ortega is well over 16, so you can now sexualize her in this movie. And so
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that's how the loophole we found. Hey, yeah,
That's
this
how
is,
you win them over.
This is the Recast podcast where we find loopholes for you to be a sex pest.
and so that's where this is the perfect casting role, and people are going to go, Jenna Ortega, she's an attractive young woman, and I like to look at her face. Let me go see this movie in theaters. And then, whoa, what is this? Warwick Davis.
Oh,
You know what?
wow,
I find Jenna Ortega the most attractive when she's lost in a hallway. This is the perfect movie for me.
I love how a big glittery hallway.
I love when she just is helpless.
And she's
All right.
just running back and forth in one hallway that they keep just scooting the camera back and then filming again and scooting it back and filming again.
I have Alicia Weir.
Okay.
She was in Abigail. She's going to be Dorothy in Wicked Part 2. She was in Matilda the musical. She's great. She also actually is 16. So keeping this
So that takes
where
a-
it is.
that
That's, I
away
swear, the
from the
first time we've
point.
ever said that on this podcast.
Yeah,
I
she actually
swear
is
to
16.
God.
It's She's just a good actor.
So that takes away from my point that you can now sexualize.
Yeah,
the
that's what I
character.
was. I'm not going to sexualize.
So
that
that's
was
where
my. I wasn't going.
that is
I wasn't going to
point
sexualize
away
this person.
from Jason. I think that there's benefit to Jenna Ortega.
Mm-hmm. You want to really lean into like sexualizing.
Yeah, I'm saying just the shirt.
I mean, that's what sells, right? You're
Yeah.
trying to make money.
true. I'm
trying to
Sex
make money.
sells. Yeah.
Why do you think all
Hollywood,
of my
Hollywood.
stand-up is about me taking off all my clothes? And why do you think I bomb every set?
Oh yeah, it's my turn now, right?
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
My Sarah is, and she's like 20 now. I feel like that's like if you had to compromise on either
Yeah.
of your missions.
That's what I find weird about like usually like when we do like movies and I'm just like let's do a movie where
And
everyone's
it's a lot of
just
children.
because it just feels weird when you're like looking up like who can play a fucking 17-year-old.
I'm still thinking of like
Feels
It
weird.
Chapter 1 kids
Yeah.
when I'm thinking of,
Yeah.
like
See, that's where again, for some of these, I'm thinking of like Timothy Chalamet was going to be live action Timothy Chalamet,
Yeah,
right?
of course,
we're gonna change it up. We're gonna make it different. How like they've made The Lion King and they made it from an animated to you know realistic
Yeah.
or whatever, right? So we're gonna change things. We're gonna make choices that people are gonna hate, but they're gonna go hate watch it. So Sarah is now older. She's now 19 or so, you know, and that's where again that way the people who are like, man, I'm real hyped up on this sexualization. Now she's old enough. Now you're good. You know?
Yeah.
And if that's your hang up is just her age, that is a weird thing that you need to work through. You know?
But I think it's just Jenna Ortega is just like the obvious who Hollywood would pick right now, and I'm trying to branch out and get a little artistic with it.
mine is Daphne Keene from Logan, and that's all
shit.
I can. She's X-23 and
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Logan. I'm trying to think which more she's in more
I feel
recently.
like she was in
Logan.
something
I
recently.
got it.
I feel like I saw her in something recently.
Yeah, she's definitely been in something recently.
Logan.
She's kind of Logan.
Logan.
I've shat my pants again, Logan.
Logan.
Oh, she was an acolyte.
My brain is melting, Logan. I think I'm going to bust. Oh.
Logan, I'm going to be in a Deadpool movie, aren't I? Kill me now, Logan.
Logan. My best friend is gay.
Oh, God damn it. They're going to, yeah, no, I think the most recent thing was Acolyte. She's going to be in a, I guess they're doing a Percy Jackson show.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. The Percy Jackson show is good.
But yeah, no, I mean, I was like, this seems like a person that would be a good age. I don't
Yeah.
have a lot of backing this choice. I
Yeah.
think she's like a pretty decent actor.
Yeah, she's great
And
in fucking Logan and like
Logan.
yeah.
Logan.
And I feel like we want this to be a breakout role for a person.
Logan,
Like
let's
a real,
steal a
like,
baby.
yeah.
Just
Wasn't a
me and
breakout
you.
role
Make this
for
person-
Jennifer. It wasn't a breakout role for Jennifer Connelly.
It wasn't?
No. No, she was already like an established
What
model.
was she in before that?
If anything, I think her breakout came later.
Logan, do you want to sing a song?
Logan.
Logan.
My best friend is Jewish.
But also, he's my greatest enemy, and he's Jewish. But I'm not like anti-Semitic. You know what I mean? It's just he happens to be Jewish and kind of wants to kill humanity
I think
sometimes.
that could be a two-state solution, Logan.
Oh yeah, before this she was in Once Upon a Time in America.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So that's
But
where,
that wasn't but that
so that's
was
where
a smaller role.
Jenna Ortega has again is a name, but it's not like the biggest name, similar to like Jennifer Connelly in a way.
No, Jenna Ortega is a huge name.
I don't
Yeah,
think
she's pretty huge.
Whenever I
now.
bring up like the
Like, I don't even think she could be in a Scream movie anymore without being like the star of it. You know what I mean?
because that's what when I'll like literally when like I'll be like, yeah, we like recast old movies. Some people will be like, oh, so I imagine it's a lot of like Timothy Chalamet and Jenna Ortega, and I'm just kind of like, well, no, all the time.
Sometimes you
going
drop
with-
a
But yeah, so what was X-23's name again?
Daphne Keene.
Daphne Keene, Alicia Weir, and Jenna Ortega.
My legs don't work, Logan,
Logan,
but my penis still does.
Logan, did you know I can have sex with Cerebro? I can fuck Cerebro, Logan.
Logan, that's why I'm in there so long.
What if we just like abandon the rest of the podcast and just did a Patrick Stewart
Logan,
thing from here
I'm
on
going to
out?
pull up
What if
pictures
we
of
just-
Jenna Ortega. Don't
I
do
think
anything about it.
I'm.
Logan, take safe search off. Logan.
He can't do it himself. It's like a button across the room.
Logan, I've already lowered my pants. Can you turn
Logan.
safe search off?
Logan, the button for safe search. It's raised 2 feet above where I can reach in my chair. Logan, please.
Logan.
Please. Just let an old man have something, Logan.
It hovers but doesn't lift. Do you know what I mean, Logan? This chair.
I have chair dysfunction, Logan.
The only way for me to touch it is build a ramp and then hope like I touch it midair.
Logan, don't make me call Jean Grey down here to build me a ramp to touch the button. She's going to turn into the Phoenix.
And it's just Hugh Jackman standing there
Yeah.
just the whole time.
He's like in like the Greatest Showman like costume.
Yeah.
He's not even being Wolverine. He's like Logan.
Hey, Bob, are you trying to jerk off? Logan, leave the room, please.
I think I'm standing by Alicia Weir. I think because like she is playing Dorothy, and I think that is a real like that's a comparable role.
Reed, who are you going with? Who are you voting?
You know what? I think we do need to make some money on this movie.
Yeah.
I think I am gonna go with Jennifer Ortega. Jennifer Ortega. Gonna go with Jennifer Ortega.
Ortega-lish. That is her full name.
Jennifer Ortega for
Yeah, Jennifer Ortega.
Awesome.
Ortega
for.
Sweet. All
All
right.
right, there we go. You guys are tied.
We have one on the board here.
Okay.
This isn't really competition. I don't know.
I want to go real quick.
The points don't matter.
I want to go real quick.
It's like whose line?
For the baby.
I'm also Jim Carrey, Drew Carey. Sorry.
I also want to say for the baby. I recast. It's going to be a baby still, but this time it's going to be a minority instead of a white baby.
That's why I
All
cast
right,
Keith
where are
David.
you going with this?
That's why I cast Keith
I
David
want
in this.
more inclusivity.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I had Marlon Wayans in Little
Because
Man.
again, I feel like a lot of our cast did Marlon Wayans.
In Little Man, yeah.
Yeah, I was going to recast Still the Baby from Ghostbusters 2. I don't know
Here's
how
the thing-
old they are
here's the thing.
I have
today,
Damon
but
Wayans from White Chicks. So
I was saying that. See, the thing is, a lot of the cast can be a lot of white people.
yeah,
So to get some diversity in there, we're gonna
which we try to do.
we're gonna make the and also that's why I also have all of the goblins because I know you guys don't have the goblins. All of the goblins are Keegan Michael Key.
okay.
He
Wow.
played Toad. I think he played
Oompa Loompa
goblins.
Situation.
Okay.
Yeah.
All my goblins are who's the short fella from Bad Santa?
Oh yeah,
That guy.
that guy. Yeah.
So yeah, the baby is just a diversity baby now.
I cast the baby from American Sniper.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just a fake baby.
Yeah.
And then the goblins are Keegan Michael Key, and I thought that was a really awesome.
Did you have a who? So the baby you just cast a black baby?
It doesn't have to be black.
I have also cast the goblins
that's
just as
so
the baby
funny.
from American Sniper.
I thought you had like a bit you were gonna do where you cast like someone in a motion capture
Nope, just a black baby.
baby suit.
Just like a black baby, maybe like a depending on what we're trying to represent, maybe like a Palestinian baby,
Oh,
and then
okay.
we like halfway through, like in the movie, we hold up the Palestinian flag. Mm-hmm.
I'd be down for that. Yeah.
Yeah. I think that would be a stance that most movies would not be willing to make, but I think,
No one but Superman is willing to take that stance.
and that's where the thing is that look at how successful Superman's been.
Worst Perry White of all time. It's still the craziest Rotten Tomato user review I've seen of Superman is someone
Yeah.
being upset that they cast a, which they already had Lawrence Fishburne as Perry White in the
yeah.
last one, but they were like, worst Perry White ever. And I'm like, you're upset about
That's
the
so
casting
funny.
of Perry White?
Who's Perry
That's-
White?
Exactly. No, he's the editor-in-chief of the Daily Planet. Again, who
okay.
fucking cares?
Yeah, I just know Lois Lane, right?
Yeah.
Rachel
Yeah.
Brosnahan, who isn't Jewish in a portrayal to the
Do we
community.
want to do the door knockers? Because I have them as a combo, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
I have Rory Scovel and John Doerr.
Oh, great!
Oh, actually, that's very good. I like that a lot.
Rory is great. I was in the like Harley Quinn show. I've only seen a clip of it.
Is he
but
in it?
He's in it.
Yeah,
He
who
plays,
does
like,
he play? I
He
forgot.
plays like this like Harley meets Joker and he's like rehabilitated and like has no memories of being the Joker. And then at one point they're in like a high society like restaurant and it starts getting robbed and ransomed and stuff. And the hostage person, the guy taking everybody hostage, is Rory Scovel.
That's awesome.
he walks
I got
in,
to see that episode. I
and
just want to hear Rory Scovel's voice.
He literally is like, he's like, all right, so we're gonna take all you guys hostage and we're not giving you guys back unless we get $10 million. And somebody in the building goes, I'll give you that right now. And then he goes, oh, and then I guess, well, yeah, and also like a private jet to it. And somebody else goes, you can have mine.
That's very funny.
Oh, this was way easier than I thought.
Yeah, that's very funny.
I love the Harley Quinn show, man. It's so funny.
I haven't watched it.
It's very the first seasons are very joke heavy, and then it gets very plot heavy in the last couple.
So who do you have for the doors?
My Doors are the remaining members of the Doors. No, it's I thought
Skrillex, yeah.
this being like a from Terry Jones, I thought it'd be funny if one of them was John Cleese and the other was Eric Idle.
Oh, that's fun.
Have some
Yeah.
surviving Monty
And John
Pythons.
Cleese randomly starts talking about like right-wing talking
He's like,
points.
no, you can't freedom of speech anymore, or whatever.
He's the right door, and he just keeps going, what's up with all these immigrants?
And then like Eric Idle's just reminiscing about Robin Williams or something. It's like Robin was so funny.
Yeah. I have, for my right and left doors, I have Seth Rogen and Chris Pratt.
Oh fuck.
Oh, there
Okay.
we go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Why Chris Pratt?
Because
Why Seth
He's
Rogen and
doing
Chris
Republican Labyrinth, dude. Duh.
sneaking in.
Republican Labyrinth.
Republican Labyrinth. It's like one of those like Comedy Central movies that would be
Yeah,
on.
like Ted Cruz as my mogul then, or
If I wanted
my
to do, if I wanted to do Republican Labyrinth, I would do, instead of Seth Rogen, I would do James Woods.
Yeah, James.
Oh
Woods.
yeah, dude.
and then-
James Woods would be my fucking Jareth.
I was about to say, I could have him
I
as
put
Jared.
Kid Rock as Jared.
then,
Oh my god.
I could have that would really
Get in the labyrinth and try to
Dude.
love someone.
Oh my god. That's
Yeah,
so
dude,
good.
actually,
But
that's
this,
pretty
again, this was like
sick.
this was like supposed to be more of a serious recast, but if I did a
And all the
No, yeah.
goblins are just white trash.
yeah.
They all got like American flag tank tops.
But no, my for real Jareth is
Wait, Jareth, you mean the Doors? Oh,
I already said the Doors with John Doerr and Rory
Yeah,
Scovel.
okay. Well, we didn't vote on him yet.
Oh, those are bonus characters.
Yeah, we don't.
Oh,
it doesn't
okay,
matter.
okay. Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Okay.
Oh, yeah. But no, for Jareth, originally played by the legendary R.I.P. David Bowie.
Oh, big RIP.
Big old R.I.P. for Ziggy Stardust. I have Lady Gaga.
Oh, I
think-
like that a
I was-
lot.
I
Actually,
I think she's the perfect.
I was
one.
open to a gender swap thing. I just couldn't figure it out. That yeah, that's really good.
Yeah. Yeah, I think, and also like she could then do the soundtrack.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and like all, I think,
She could even do those like Bowie covers. I feel like would
Yeah,
be
she could-
sick as fuck.
dude, Lady Gaga covering Bowie would be pretty cool.
I think it would almost improve on the original songs.
Yeah.
Who do you have?
Mine is fuck, dude. This is such a tough decision. Like I went through so many people. I even considered Tilda Swinton because I was like, who else
wow.
who else are you gonna replace David Bowie with? And I guess Tilda Swinton. I don't know, but I don't know if she can sing. So I went with Iggy Pop.
Wow.
In almost kind of a joke
Wow.
pick, but
Yeah.
like I don't know, man.
It
Like
kinda fits.
who else has a closer connection with David Bowie musically
Yeah.
and personally, and kind of like understand him as a person and kind of bring that into the role, and also not wear a shirt.
Yeah, I was about to say, good luck getting a shirt on
Yeah,
that guy.
dude. Oh, this is gonna be a totally shirtless Jareth,
Yeah,
dude. He's
shirtless
like,
Jareth. Yeah.
he's gonna It's got that sunken face in the fucking hair, dude. I don't know. Yeah,
It's so crazy. That guy is like 78 or something crazy, and he still won't put a shirt on.
So won't put a shirt on, dude.
Yeah.
He'll. Do you think he'll be buried without a shirt? Do you think they'll just throw him in a
if they bury
casket?
him with a shirt,
Bro.
that is blasphemy.
Yeah, he'll come back, dude.
Yeah, he'll
Bro,
come
his
back.
casket will only have the bottom half.
New, the topless casket from Costco.
It's like, oh, who are the pallbearers for David Bowie today? And then it's like just the whole crowd because you're just crowd surfing Iggy
That-
Pop's
yeah.
casket into the hole.
That's so funny. That is so funny. Oh my god.
My
That's
cast,
awesome.
my cast was to be modern. It was to be who do I feel has an equivalent following, and also I feel like has that kind of like, you know, like addict kind of past, like partier, but then also can be kind of emotional about it. But
Pete
then
Davidson.
no, that was actually suggested to me by
John Mulaney.
No. Pete Davidson was suggested to me by Zach Wright. Especially
These
because of-
crystal balls. I lost it. I didn't have a good
But
lady.
I think, and also can do the music, and it would chart for sure. Post Malone.
Wow. He's the one with all the like face the white guy with all the face tattoos.
Yeah,
Yes.
he's like a.
He's acted before.
Wow.
He's like who evolves into Jelly Roll if it's Pokemon.
So he's acted before. He's done silly roles too. So then he knows how to kind of play with the form of it. He can do the songs. He has a lot of like acoustic songs that have come out over the years where he's like, man, I'm just really like dealing with stuff, you know? And
Yeah.
then
People let me smoke cigarettes inside, but I'm damaged.
and then also he is a very like, from the stories I've read, he's a very, very sweet person as well.
Yeah, there's that video of him like talking to some like kid with like Down syndrome or something.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
nobody should have to do that, you know?
Jesus Christ.
Wow. The statements of Jacob Chalk do not reflect the opinions and beliefs of the Recast podcast.
There's like a video of him outside a hotel. He's like, you could tell he's like so physically fatigued that like you could tell he's just been out like performing all night, and
Yeah.
then he is just like literally sunglasses, just like flip flops, just dead tired. You could tell just wants to pass out in the street, and he's just like signing stuff for fans and giving them hugs, and he's like, "Thank you so much for coming out," and then they're just like, "Oh no, thank you," and he goes, "No, like you're like just like so kind,"
Yeah.
and then they're like, "All right, we gotta go," and you could just see he's just like hobbling away, just like so tired,
Yeah.
but still did that for his fans. I was like, not only that, he's a box office draw, very nice guy, and has acting chops. So I think has an equivalent kind of story in a way.
Interesting. All right, so we got Post Malone, Lady Gaga, and
Iggy Pop.
and Iggy Pop. I tell you
was
what.
the
I tell you what. If they collaborated on a
Oh,
song,
dude. I could
greatest song
see
ever
it
written.
happening,
That'd
dude.
be awesome.
I
yeah.
could see that.
World.
Yeah.
We are it's Iggy Pop doing it.
But that was actually one of the choices that I like really was like, it was my first thought immediately.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I honestly
gotta-
am standing by Lady Gaga.
No,
'cause
I think I
it's
have to go
too
Gaga
perfect.
on this.
Like,
dude.
I mean, even with like the soundtrack and like all like the imagery too, I could see her doing that like weird crystal orb thing that he
Oh,
does.
yeah.
Which,
No,
by
no,
the way,
totally.
that's not David Bowie doing that.
Oh yeah, no, I saw that it's somebody
Some
with
pup.
their
It was
hands.
yeah, it was a
yeah.
puppeteer, and he had to like get behind David Bowie.
They
and do
did that
with his
old
hands.
improv trick or
But-
whatever.
Yeah, but he couldn't see when he was doing that.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
That's insane.
I think.
So what other?
Oh,
what other
and then the
characters do
worm.
you
We have the worm.
Yeah, the worm.
He's bonus, right?
Yeah, he's bonus.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have Ellen.
Ellen.
Ellen DeGeneres.
Yes.
That's
Oh my
funny.
God.
That's quite humorous.
I think that's everybody. And now I have my other.
I have Aquafina as the worm.
I have Kristen Shaw.
Kristen Shaw is good.
Yeah, Kristen
I went
Shaw.
Ellen because again, box office.
Yeah.
And just going.
I'm going Bamford now.
You can
Maria Bamford. Ooh.
you can so clearly hear that worm just going like, "Hey, where you going? What are you doing?" You know, and it's just Ellen just going, "Yeah, we got stuff inside. You want to come in? You know, what's going on? Hey, how's it going?"
Yeah.
I'm tired of from beating my production assistants.
Sarah walks away and she just starts doing the Ellen dance.
If the worm, that's the thing is that you could get the worm to do the Ellen dance, and everybody's
Yeah.
like, that's fine.
Oh man, now I'm thinking about like, what if I did Conan as Jareth?
So
So we have our main cast. We got Sir Didymus, played by Mel Gibson. We're gonna have Keith David as Ludo. We're gonna have Warwick Davis play Hoggle. Jenna Ortega play Sarah, and Jareth will be played by Lady Gaga.
Oh, dude, this is a sick cast to be
Yeah.
honest. We
And
got
who-
Lady Gaga and Warwick Davis in the same
Yeah.
shit.
And Mel Gibson, who's
Fuck.
gonna yell
And
at
Mel
both of them?
Gibson.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
So what other characters you got?
okay,
First, Jacob?
so I have.
They're gonna wheel like Mel Gibson out like he's Hannibal Lecter to set every fucking day, dude. Like,
Just like with the fucking thing over his
Mask
face so he
on.
doesn't say anything racist.
he's like, Jost, and they're like, all right, put it back on. He's not ready.
small and just looking at Warwick Davis. I have neighborhoods in Atlanta.
Oh, ooh.
Okay,
Yeah.
Wow,
So-
that's okay.
that's a
Okay.
wild.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have
Okay.
so I have Sarah as Buckhead.
Okay,
I have
lofty.
the
Yeah.
baby as Georgia Tech.
That's cute. Yeah.
I have Jareth as EAV.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
that
live
all
in
tracks.
EAV, and that's,
100%.
there's just so many people dressed like Jareth walking around.
I think
that place.
Hoggle was a bit of an idea, but I put Inman Park.
Okay.
I'm down to debate that one. Ludo, I have as West End.
Yes,
Wow. Yeah.
that tracks. I can't tell you why, but it tracks.
I have Sir Didymus as Old Fourth Ward.
Yes.
And then I have the Worm as Little 5 Points. And then right door knocker, left door knocker, Virginia Highland, Ponce Highland.
Ooh.
And then Ambrosius is Midtown because they do the Mutt Gala where it's the Met Gala but for dogs in Midtown.
Oh, right.
That's crazy.
They
That's
do it-
awesome.
They do it at like a spot near Piedmont Park or like right at the edge of Piedmont Park.
What is the Met Gala? Is it just people? What is the Met? What is that?
Is it at the Met?
Yeah, I believe it's at the Met, but is it? I only
I'm
know
too
it's-
white trash to comment.
Yeah.
Is
actually.
it-
I don't know what that is.
Is it
I've eaten
just
a moon
people
pie too
dressed
recently
nice?
to-
I don't. I have no idea what. Is it an event or are they just walking on a carpet with their outfits and then being like, "All right, bye," because that's all I ever see of it.
Yeah.
Is it the Metropolitan Museum involved at all? I don't know.
It's probably at the Met.
I'm curious to think what you guys think of the Hoggle one. That
Yeah.
one's the most like one for me of Inman Park. If there's another spot that you guys can think of that makes more sense for Hoggle, maybe like downtown.
It
I
was
guess,
really
technically.
difficult for me to think of human beings to fill these roles.
I put East Point for
Spaces.
Hoggle.
You what?
East Point for Hoggle.
Nah, true. Yeah,
East Point
dude.
works. Yeah, East Point
Yeah,
works.
absolutely. Absolutely.
Then the next list I have is things bisexual ADHD women like.
Labyrinth.
Okay, so
Which, by the way, my fiance is a bisexual ADHD. woman,
exactly,
so
and loves this movie, right?
watch your step. Yeah, she
I'm-
loves this movie with the king named Jared.
This
so
is
funny.
so this is an homage, if anything. So things bisexual ADHD women like. So Sarah is boy genius. Jareth is 100% chaperone. Hoggle is 3 beverages at all times.
Oh yeah.
Wow, that's funny.
Yeah, Ludo is pickles. Sir Didymus is Sabrina Carpenter, and Ambrosius is Ariana Grande. The baby is learning about Egypt as a child. The worm is Hot Chip.
Yeah.
Right door knocker Taylor Tomlinson. Left door knocker Gianmarco Sorsi.
Oh.
And then the goblins are small fine line tattoos.
No, that's actually
That's
really.
funny.
I
That's
can't argue
really-
with any
wow,
of that.
that's
That all
amazing.
tracks.
Chapel Roan is kind of, yeah, that's if we were doing like the origin.
Chaperone is Jareth. Yeah.
Yeah, if we
that's
were doing
pretty-
like the origin of Jareth and it's like young Jareth, like kind of like
His
Wonka,
mom is chaperone.
that's Chapel Roan.
yeah.
like young Sheldon, but Jareth.
Yeah.
I think that is possibly the fact that Sarah is played by Boy Genius.
Yeah,
it's
that's
just
very
so
funny.
funny to me. And then my silliest recast I could kind of think of, I thought would be pretty silly, but also still tried to put some like thought and real care into. Sarah is Adam Sandler.
Awesome.
Okay. Jareth is Casey Anthony.
Awesome again.
Yes, because he's trying to get the baby. He's
Yeah.
like he's trying to just get it.
Yeah.
And then Hoggle is Wee Man.
Oh, that tracks. Actually, that's
awesome.
a legitimate
Yeah.
recast right there.
Yeah. I thought that was too silly, so I again wanted to go with my marketing words because Wee Man's not going to get a box office draw at all.
Yeah.
But it's good. And then Ludo is Rolf the dog.
Yes.
The Muppet.
Wow. Awesome. That's awesome.
Sir Didymus is Shaggy Rogers because Ambrosius is Scooby Doo.
Yes.
And so Sir Didymus Shaggy.
Yeah.
The
I didn't know
baby-
Shaggy had a last name.
His first name is Norval.
It's
Wait, what?
His first name is Norval. Shaggy's
His name
a
is
nickname.
Norval Rogers.
yeah. Well, is it? What's his last name?
Rogers.
Rogers.
Norville
Yes.
Rogers. Shaggy's name is Norville Rogers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Freddie Jones.
That's
Fred Jones.
crazy.
Yeah. Daphne Blake.
Daphne Blake.
Velma Dinkley.
Velma Dinkley. Yeah.
Neville Rogers.
Norval Shaggy
Norval
Rogers.
Shaggy
and
Rogers,
Scoobert Doo. I think his name was. I think his middle name.
That's wild. That's very funny.
think we have
Scoobert,
dog
Doobert,
middle.
Doo.
Well,
Dog
Dubert
middle
is
names.
Dubert is a misconception. His middle name is not Dubert. It's very common to think his middle name is Dubert, but it's not.
Logan.
I think it might be Cornelius.
That's crazy.
Logan, let's get a dog for the team.
Imagine
Logan.
giving your dog a middle name.
Well, he has parents. He has two parents.
Oh yeah.
They show up in Pup Named Scooby Doo.
That's true.
You're talking to a Scooby Doo aficionado.
I see your knowledge and I respect it. I consider myself a well-read
I can
Scooby Doo
also
fan.
do-
While
but
holding your hands like this.
yeah,
like
like
this.
a
I
pretty
can also
well-read
do
Scooby
impressions
Doo.
of all three versions of Shaggy.
Damn,
Do it.
dude.
Okay,
let me-
right
So
now.
you have the original. You have the
You have
original
Casey
guy
Kasem.
who's like Scooby Doo. Where are you? Like that's the classic, the original that
Yeah.
everybody grew up with. And then you get into the '90s with the movies, and you go, like, man, we gotta go get onto that plane.
Yeah.
And then you have Matthew Lillard's where he goes high pitched, like he really focused on that. So he'll be like, Scoob, we gotta go.
Yeah. That's a yeah.
That's a pretty good track.
That's a good yeah.
That's a good rack.
I'm gonna say something
Wow.
racist.
Rumpus on the Epstein files.
Israel has a point.
So is Elon. But anyway, we have
and then-
you
Elon.
have another cast.
And then the baby is CGI Carrie Fisher baby. The worm is Danny DeVito.
Yeah.
Right door knocker Drake. Left door knocker Josh. Drake and Josh.
Amazing. Yeah.
And then the goblins are the Gringotts goblins.
Okay.
So not only is Mel Gibson in this thing, we're going full anti-Semitism.
We're
We're not only enabling, we're encouraging.
for the goblins that was my silly recast. For the initial one, I did write any Jewish man.
I'll tell you what, we could use some more representation in Hollywood.
Also, I am.
We should have closed the whole podcast on that. That's how we should have just signed off. Anyway,
Yeah.
bye.
Also, I am also technically Jewish.
Oh yeah, you are technically Jewish.
Yes.
Yeah.
By heritage, I am Jewish.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Anyway,
Well, that's our
cast.
that's our cast for Labyrinth.
Jacob Chalk, what you got to plug? Is there some type of weekly show that you may run and host sometimes?
I host a show at Joystick Game Bar on Edgewood.
Oh, do you? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Interesting.
It's called Side Quest Comedy.
Side Quest
Free
comedy.
comedy show every Saturday, 8 p.m.
Yeah.
Oh,
Please
yeah.
come by. Please support.
It's a great time.
And then
And if I'm not wrong, I believe Joystick has just added pool tables. Is that correct?
They
Wow.
added pool tables, and now it ruins the room we were in.
Yeah.
Oh, did they
But-
put pool tables in the room that
In
you
the
were?
main room. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're in the back room now.
Oh, you were running it out of the main room.
We
for
were
a hot
in the main
second?
room, and it was pretty dope.
was great.
It was
Okay.
dope.
Yeah, it was
Okay.
awesome.
Packed room every time. Last
yeah.
night we had a full room, but it was still like in that back room, so it just doesn't feel as like it. For anybody out there who wants to come by, is great.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just like not what I was like hoping for. There's a bit more work that I have to do then in order to make that back
Yeah.
room better. But then I eventually do want to start a podcast where I ask people who are jerking off. So
Yeah.
for the first time.
I'll tell you what, you got multiple people with podcasts set up.
Well, we did a little mini episode there at the beginning.
Yeah,
so
yeah, we did.
there's a
Yeah.
little tease for you.
Yeah, a little,
and you see how
little background.
You see how interested everybody was.
oh yeah, it's a captivating topic.
It is.
Yeah.
I think so. I think there's that because it leads to like basically it's a question of like how did you grow up? How does your brain work? What did you do? Why did you do this?
'Cause I remember we were talking about this on the porch at Limerick, and everyone started chiming in with their story.
And a few people were like, "Why are you guys talking about that?" And then they were like weirded out by it. And then somebody would say like, "Oh, well, my first time was blah blah blah." And then the person who was like judgmental then was like, "Well, actually, my first time," and then
Yeah.
immediately started sharing.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah,
It is like a little bit of a domino effect.
Yeah.
yeah. Once you get
Comfortability.
like, is it?
It's like the Harlem Shake in that way.
Because I think everybody is. Yeah, that's good. I think that it is a topic that genuinely people don't think about. Maybe they have some shame about it or something like that. But it's something that you think about and you're like, well, I kind of actually want to share about this because it was a formative experience for anybody who did it or does it or whatever. That's why when I ask people, I'll do that bit on stage and be like, what was it like the first time? And I'll ask like audience members and I'll get some like crazy answers and like some fun answers and stuff like that.
I think that's good crowd work.
It is.
Yeah,
it
it's
is
good crowd work.
You got to do it in like the middle of a set. You got to get the trust
You
of the
can't
audience.
open
Yeah.
with it. Yeah, trust me.
But
You can't open with it.
But I've done it before, and then I got one guy in the middle of a show. He was like, I don't know, and I was like, hey man, like you come on man, you can't
This
be
is a
open
safe
right now.
space, yeah.
I was like, you can't be open right now. Like I've literally been talking about just like my childhood abuse or whatever. Like
Yeah.
I'm not going to judge you whatsoever. These people aren't going to judge you. We've been laughing at the same stuff, and then he was like, I don't remember. And I was like, you don't remember? You don't remember the first time you had an orgasm?
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy. Are you guys filming an episode right after this?
Yeah.
Dang.
That's our
Second guess. Okay.
I
coming here.
fully expected this to happen when like the setup took a while. But
Okay.
Should you go let him in and they'll all
We can end there.
Yeah, we can end there.
All right.
You know, thank you guys for
Hey,
listening.
thanks for listening to me ramble about
You can
jerking
find
off
us on
Jerking
Patreon
off.
at patreon.com/Recast podcast.
I'm Reed Pegram.
I'm Jason Zaremba. You know, follow us on Instagram at recast_podcast.
Thanks,
you know.
Jacob Chow, for
Thank
coming.
you, Jacob, for coming.
Yes.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Sarah!